Hi, this is Dylan for vocalcoachingonline.com, and this again is taking off where I left off in the last video on breath support. Now remember, in that video I was saying about how what we want is hands around the waist going s, 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 s. And what we're wanting is a nice smooth airflow at the end there, feeling that the lower belly, that's below the belly button, is moving in smoothly, not being pulled in, but moving in, keeping the chest open. The chest or the belly, one of those guys has got to move. If your chest feels like it's going down and you're really working hard to keep it open, there's a good chance your lower belly is actually kind of pushing out a little bit. So you need to relax that and allow it to move in, keep the chest open, feel the chest going out, the lower belly, relax it more, feel it move in. Put your thumb in your belly button, and one of the ways that you can kind of get it going is to gently kind of guide the belly in with your hand. So when you feel it locking up, that's when you've got to try and relax that belly area just a little bit more to allow it to move in more smoothly. Okay, so that's one of the ways we can do that. Another way to do it is to actually tilt from the waist. So, like I say, at the moment what we're trying to do is get some real airflow moving. So if we're getting s, we need to work out what we're going to do to get that sorted. Okay. Well, here's one of the things actually. Just because you're hearing sound coming out of here, s, don't focus your mind there. That's just the end product of what's happening down here. Okay? So we work on the chest, almost feel like the sternum, that's this part here. Yeah, that part there. Sternum between your pecs. That sternum, feel like it gently, ever so gently, pushes forward, and almost feels like it's gently pushing forward all the time, as if you've got hands inside your rib cage, gently pushing forward. Now the reality is you aren't going to be going like that. Yeah? Your chest is open and you just gently feel this resistance that you're building up. And of course the lungs are getting smaller all the time as air is going out, so you're going to have more pressure on that chest for it to collapse. So of course you're going to need to increase the resistance against that all the time, smoothly, not just crank it up, but smoothly increase that pressure to counteract what's happening with the lungs. Okay, so you've got the chest open, lower belly is moving in, sides and the back are staying open, but not so tight that you're feeling squeezing in the throat. Alright, so saying about the other exercise that we can tilt with, so you'd literally stand up, hands around the waist, and as you go, tilt over. Tilt over from there. Okay? Not arching your back, but tilting from the waist. Like that. Okay? And when you do that, what's happening is your lower belly will then move in quite naturally. So notice it. Do it until you feel it. Also notice how easy it is to get that nice even tone, that nice even sound, and how the throat relaxes also whilst you're doing this. So that's one of the good ways to really unlock the body and make sure you're having a nice consistent airflow. Another part of this is getting that air in. So another good way to get it into the body and to really feel it is again to put the hands around the waist. Focus your mind in the thumbs round the back. Okay, so when you breathe in, do 4 little sucks in, not in and out, but 4 little sniffs in. A good little, and just focus on doing that sniff. And if you do that, you should feel your lower back just pop open, and you feel the air filling really deep and low, right down into your butt, right round the back there. If you're struggling to feel that, because inevitably a lot of people then try and put it there without allowing the exercise just to do it naturally, and this is one of the big problems we have in singing, people often try and do what they think you want them to do, rather than just doing the exercise that I spent ages working on to make your body naturally do it. So if you just focus on exactly what I ask you to do, it will work. Don't try and overthink. Okay? So, got the hands around the waist, 4 little sucks in. Did you feel it expand in the lower back? No? Okay. So, what can we do? Well, sitting in your seat, lean forward. Okay, so your hands are on your knees, or to a point where you feel that it's hard to breathe into your belly area. Okay, when you're at that point, obviously if you're really struggling and you're getting lightheaded or something, stop. Okay, breathe a bit normally, sit up, do whatever you need to do. Once you feel you're fine again, then give it another go. It shouldn't hurt. Just sit forward, like I say, until you feel like you can't breathe from the belly. Then focus your mind in the lower back and imagine breathing into that area. Just do it for a couple of minutes and you should notice suddenly it becomes much easier and you feel your lower back and your upper back. It's like the whole area is expanding, but you then suddenly are really aware of the depth of breath that you can take. That's where we want you to focus your breathing. Okay, so this has covered a little bit more if you are struggling with connecting to airflow and how it should be flowing into the body, keeping the body open. Yeah, a lot of blabbing, but hopefully you're now at a point where we can move on. Okay, so this is Dylan for vocalcoachingonline.com saying bye.